Friends, today is Saturday, the 31st of October, and it's Halloween. We just finished our celebration of the Eucharist on this Halloween morning, the Eve of All Hallows, the Eve of All Saints. We'll celebrate this evening, and All Saints' Day tomorrow, moving into November. And our gospel reading on this Halloween this morning is all about the ego. All about the ego. Jesus challenges something that is somewhat instinctive in all of us. And from a very early age, we learn about this, but something that is almost instinctive to us, and that is to take the place of honor, or to expect the place of honor, or to want to be invited to take the place of honor. And whether it's at a meal, or whether it's at a meeting, or maybe a sports game, or maybe among family members, maybe in the office, maybe in the world of academics where degrees make so much of a difference, and so on. The old me, the ego. We grow up with words like, I want, it's me, I expect, me, I demand, me, and so on. We sometimes call that the monkey on our back that is always there, kind of pushing us and biting us and irritating us and wanting us always to think of the me. What about me? That monkey is there, and we have to kind of keep that monkey happy, stroking it and feeding it and so on and so forth. It demands attention all the time. But the truly free person is the one who can let go of that monkey. And let me give two examples of this monkey and what it does to us. Imagine two conversations. The first conversation is with your best friend, a person that you've known for years, that you've grown up with, that you're very, very comfortable with. And you're in conversation, and you don't worry about anything. You don't worry about what you look like. You don't worry about the words you're saying. You don't worry about what that person thinks or doesn't think. All of that is gone. In other words, that monkey is not on your back. But now, a second conversation, try to imagine a conversation in which you are in let's say a job interview, where every word means something, and you're worried and you're sweating, and you're wondering if you're wearing the right tie, whether your posture is correct. You're wondering how your hair looks. You're wondering if you're making a good impression. Is this person impressed with me as I am with myself? And so on. A very difficult and challenging conversation. That monkey is there, wanting to be stroked, is biting you, and so on. Not pleasant at all. So the difference, of course, between those two conversations with a best friend or a job interview is the ego. And that's what the gospel is about today, that ego. We're back at table in the home of the Pharisee. Remember yesterday, Jesus was invited to dine with a Pharisee, and yesterday's gospel was there was a man in front of him with dropsy, and Jesus cures him, and the question raised whether it's lawful to cure on the Sabbath. And the people remain silent. They're silent. But even in their silence, Jesus observes them. And they're looking for the best position at table, kind of jockeying around where they will sit, wondering which is the most important position and will I get it? And that monkey is on their back, biting and wanting to be stroked and so on. And at the end, The person ends up in the lowest position, ends up unhappy, trying to please that monkey, but that doesn't bring happiness. You end up in the lowest, humblest position. So, what to do? What to do? The solution is simple. Stop playing the game. Opt out. Stop playing the game. You know, we can learn something here from the Jesuit tradition. St. Ignatius, early on, before the foundation of his religious order, the Society of Jesus, now he came to that, but he noticed in himself certain tendencies that he didn't like. And he developed something in the spiritual life called the agere contra, to act against. When you feel that impulse, act against us. And apparently he was a somewhat vain individual before he started his religious order. Very worried and careful about his appearance. And on a lengthy retreat where he was staying in a cave, he basically said, I'm going to act against. And he just let himself go. Didn't worry about what he looked like. Didn't worry about his hair or his appearance or whatever. Agere contra. And apparently he came from a wealthy family, and money meant something to him as well. And to the dismay of his family, he just gave it all away. Who needs this? Get that monkey off my back. And he, as a man, was also concerned about his lustful feelings, and he decided to agere contra, to be celibate, and so on. There is something to that in their spiritual life, to act against, to recognize that ego, and to get that monkey off the back. At the closing of our gospel, the one who humbles himself will be exalted. The one who exalts himself will be humble. Let's keep that in mind on this Halloween as we move into the month of November and All Saints and election coming up as well. Let's just pray for peace. Hold that thought. We'll see you tomorrow, Sunday, the 31st, maybe. We'll see tomorrow. No, Sunday, All Saints.